To you on the other side of the screen, hello, Shine here. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time, and welcome back if you've watched my previous videos. With everything that's been going on around the world and here in our country, with all these concerns and problems, I believe that a lot of us have tons of worries. Some may even be staying up at night because of them, and we can't help it. Considering everything we're all going through, it's only natural to worry. But a little reminder to all of us. It says in Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds in the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Contemplate on these verses one by one, but a few I want to give emphasis to is verse 27. Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? An experience, a story I will never forget, was that one night before we had to pay our rent the next day, my mom asked my dad what they'll do considering we had to pay rent the next day but we still didn't have the finances we needed. My dad answered, like always, we pray and then we go to sleep. That's still for tomorrow. The next day came, my mom, my brother, and I went to school. And then in the afternoon, my dad called my mom saying their prayers have been answered. My mom asked, really? Who did God use? My dad replied, the landlord himself. He didn't come to get the payment. Usually when we think of God answering our prayers, we already have these preconceived ideas of how He will answer them for us. But like I shared in this previous video, God is not obligated to do exactly what we ask for. He answers our prayers in so many different ways, just like in the story of ours I shared earlier. But know this, God is never early or is ever late. He is always on time, no matter how we may view it in our standards. That fact will never change. Our landlord came a week later and we were finally able to gather the sum that we needed by then. Imagine if that night before the due date, my parents didn't sleep, worrying about the rent. It would have been a wasted time and energy for them. Next verse is, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." I'm not saying you don't make preparations for future plans and such. I'm just saying don't worry too much about it. That you forget there's still today you have to live well. You get too busy worrying that you lose time to appreciate the blessings you have now. The life you have is a blessing. A lot of people have passed away these past months because of the virus. That's why instead of complaining, we should lay down all our worries to God and thank Him for the things we do have, especially our lives. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let us contemplate on these verses and thank the Lord for every single breath we take. Take care always and God bless. Till next time.